I'm here with James at the Cambridge Ride Park. And James is going to tell us a bit about what goes on here and the background.
Yeah, so we operate the ride park down here. Also run the Cambridge Moto Club out of here where we do events. But we're pretty much open every weekend to the public. There's no membership to come ride, so you just sign up when you come down and you can pay to ride every weekend. We're open all the time, and as you can see, we've got a few different tracks behind us. Pro level track, we've got the kids track behind us. We've got a heap of little young fellas ride around. So, and that's pretty much what it's all about. Like we don't make anything out of doing this. Basically, we barely cover costs to be able to operate. There's a lot involved. We've got a lot of heavy machinery and stuff to be able to keep the tracks maintained and operating. But we just do it because we all love it and we want to give the community somewhere to ride. One of the biggest issues we have in our sport is just access to places to ride. So as urban sprawl, as you can imagine, has taken over, the city's sort of grown, and it's not just endemic to Tasmania or anywhere specific. It's a worldwide thing currently happening with motocross tracks getting shut down. But really, something we'd like to see from government is just allowing, finding places where we can access to be able to ride, or allocated areas where even if it is semi-close to not so much residential but semi-rural or something where noise isn't an issue, because that's one of the real things is unless you're 20 kilometres away, all it takes is one person to make a noise complaint and you just get shut down, which can be very difficult, and that's what's made it really hard. So there used to be, when I was a kid, there used to be so many more places to ride, whereas now it's really concentrated, and that's why it's great we've got this facility to be able to allow people to come here, of all ages. Guys up here that are in their 60s that have come out here every weekend down to these little dudes. Yeah. So it's pretty cool. Yeah.
And you have a massive impact on the community, and also the quality of riders that are coming out of Tasmania as well.
Yeah, no, at a national level, the two best, fastest riders in the world at the moment are Aussies. So it's pretty amazing. And then at a state level, we've got some really up and coming juniors. Cooper Ford, their family's involved with the club here. And then you've got guys like Jonty Renders who are just smashing it in the off-road world. He's winning everything. He's a Tassie guy from up north. And then there's another half a dozen juniors from here. We have one of the Tassie guys over in Europe last week competing in the World Junior Championship. So it's pretty amazing that for a small island of half a million people that we produce such a lot of high quality riders. So and that's it's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's awesome. And I guess the last thing, if this was to shut down, what would be the impacts of that?
Well, realistically, if we lost this place here, there's nowhere else in the south of the state other than the Lyons motocross track, which is sort of an hour and 20 minutes from the CBD. So that makes it challenging because there's a lot of work to maintain and run a track. So that track, really we're only open. Also the same thing, we're all involved in that club as well, running and operating race days and club days up there, but we really only operate probably 10 events a year between race days and just open club days. So if we lost that, it'd be a huge impact to the motorcycling community in southern Tasmania. And it would be a real challenge. And that's the big thing. The key thing is to try and find, somewhere in other places to be able to access the ride that, aren't illegal and aren't going to get people in trouble. And, it is a thing, within the community that there are people that, that ride on the road. I know it's the bane of the police's existence in some certain suburbs, but we try to do our best to provide a facility here, and it's pretty cheap, really. Like it's $40 to come and ride for the entire day. What else can you do for $40? Like nowadays. Yeah. So I think it's realistically quite an affordable place to come ride. So if there was Cambridge, then there would be, I don't know where all these people that come here. We get thousands of people that come through the gates. So to lose that would be a pretty big hit.
Yeah, no, definitely. Well, thank you.
No worries.